here, the crotchety clogger, for welcome to Tuesday Tidbits on Humpday. I am traveling back from seeing Teresa Patton, our sweet tea, who's in the hospital. Like Sylvia said, she's taking baby steps and working towards improvement. But anyway, what I have in store for our Tuesday Tidbits this week is a rather lengthy video, but here's what happened. Me and Mr. C went on a little vacation last week, and I thought you might enjoy some of the footage that I took and some of the pictures that I snapped. So I hope you enjoy it. But before we get to that, please make sure you empty your bladder, because there's going to be a lot of tinkle tinkle water trickle that you'll get to see and hear. And buckle on up, because there might be some curvy roads ahead. Bye. Oh, forgot something. There's also our Tuesday Tune game we're playing, right? So I think this is the last Tuesday in the month of June. So we got this one left to do, and there will be a little hint towards the end of the video. It's actually a really good hint. So in the comment section, if you want to be involved in the Tuesday Tune game, where you might actually win a nice goodie box for the month of June, leave a comment in the comment section that tells the name of the song that you'll hear a little piece of and the artist, okay? And I'm sure if you're watching good close enough, you'll get the hint right away for the name of the tune. Now, the artist you might have to think about. But, okay, so I'm going to say goodbye for now, but stay tuned. Here comes our some footage from our trip. Bye. Well, as you can see, we're headed to the mountains of North Carolina. And these were just a few shots as we were going in there. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you, I visited 2 yarn shops while we were up in the Bergs. Ooh, boy. Well, there's more to come on that one, so stay tuned. Okay, now we're nearing Lake Junaluska. There we go. And then we get to where we're staying at Maggie Valley, and these are the stomping grounds in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. I used to go clog there sometimes. And you can still hear good bluegrass music and cloggers on Friday and Saturday night. Oh, here's our hotel, y'all. And this is the back of the hotel, where your room goes out to this pretty porch with rockers. And then you can go down below and look at the beautiful sight you have here. If I was brave enough, I'd leave that back porch door open and listen to that water all night long. The back of our hotel, I just love it. And we've stayed there many times before. In Maggie Valley. A little more of the trickle. Nice to fall asleep to, wouldn't you think? Oops. Sorry, folks. As you can tell, I'm doing a voiceover. Alright, now we're headed up the mountain the next day. No, actually, this was the same day. We're going to Cherokee, North Carolina. So, like I said, buckle up, folks.
Got hot dog peanuts.
Oh, some boiled peanuts?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs and boiled peanuts?
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Noni May, there's some hot boiled peanuts back there. You want me to pick you some up? And this right here is the most photographed view on the mountain on the way up to the Cherokee Indian Reservation. No, I did not climb the 9 stories to take a pic, y'all. Sorry. We're almost there. Now, Mr. C, here we are. But now Mr. C likes to get in on a little Texas Hold'em. But the waiting list was way too long. Seemed like they were kind of short on dealers. So we settled for the machines, which is my favorite anyway. What's he working on here? Oh, I remember he had to show me. I didn't get it. A straight. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. There you go. And, nope. Meep, meep. And this was a jacks or better machine. He had an ace. That's about it. Let's see. Oh, another ace. Woohoo! It's fun. All in good fun. So, the next day, it was a little rainy. But, oh, I forgot. We went out to eat. Oh, at that restaurant with that cute decor. Wasn't that cute? Anyway, I had the best mountain trout, fresh mountain trout off the grill. It was delicious. So now we're headed towards a little town called Cashiers. Unfortunately, it was a rainy day. Here's Cashiers. And we visited some beautiful gardens right there in the town. Oh, and we ate at lunch there in Cashiers at a nice place. I had the best shrimp and grits. Still got to find some hot ball peanuts, though, for that Noni May. He wouldn't stop for me because he don't like them. Oh, and here we are at Bridal Veil Falls. Beautiful place right off the road. Used to, you could drive right underneath that big rock and right behind where the falls are. Can't do that anymore. They've closed it off to vehicles. But you can still walk through. I forgot to say, we're in the Highlands area, and now we're going to go visit another waterfall called Dry Falls. Don't know why they call it that, because it certainly wasn't dry, it was wet. Good hike down and up again, but isn't that beautiful? And I forgot to mention that this area of the North Carolina mountains are considered rainforests. Let's thank Mr. C for that bit of info. Do they make windshield wipers for your glasses? And back up we go for the next ride. And now we're on our way to another town called Waynesville. Nice little town to go shopping in, and guess what? I know there's a yarn shop there. Silver threads and golden needles. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Let's go inside. Y'all. Whew, all the colors. All the makes. I'll try to describe what I saw on this voiceover. Not too good at operating the camera here in stores yet. What is this concept? Get it straight. Silk and mohair. $219 yards in that fuzzy ball. The silk mist. Fine kid mohair and cultivated silk. Sweet Georgia, is that what that said? Look at the sparkles. I could have spent, oh gosh, I think that's made in Italy, Katia. Oh, and this was pretty. Alexandra, the art of yarn. This was a pretty one. Superwash merino, yak, and silk. Look at that price, $88. Sure was pretty. And the colors, everything was pretty much merino, superwash merino in these shops. I visited one other, which you'll see later. But there were also some blends. That was really cool. This was Emma's yarn. Crazy beautiful color. I guess y'all can read just as good as me, right? It's hard to keep your hands off. Louisa Harding. Petura. Fine merino and bamboo. That's a pretty yarn too. Mirasol. Luxurious extra fine merino wool. Baby alpaca and silk, I think it said. Yep. Findlay. Mulberry silk and merino wool. I've never touched such extravagant yarns before. Oh, and the Noro. I guess everybody knows Noro. This was, I'm not sure. I think it was a cotton blend. I gotta say, Mr. C, when he walked in there, he went straight for the Noro and said, "Hey, you can make me a hat out of this." And then he looked at the price and said, "Oh, maybe not." Maraquita hand-dyed alpaca and tinsel. Ooh, look at those. They're so pretty. Queensland Perth. I've heard of that one too. Here's some more Noro. Cotton, silk, viscose, and polyamide. 600 meters. Beautiful stuff. Y'all forgive my shakiness. First time I've really filmed in a store and tried to look at the specs on yarn. Rowan. We've all heard of Rowan. This is a cashmere tweed. That was pretty. Lanagato, made in Italy, a cashmere. Arrow, okay. Look at those colors. Oh yeah, that red. And I didn't understand this. That red was beautiful. Madeline Tosh. Okay, look, see there where it said millions? I could not believe that. But, I mean, nothing against millions. I buy them all the time. It's a 3, and it's 100% superwash. I couldn't believe millions. Beautiful cakes, huh? Concentric by Haiku. 100% alpaca. Baby alpaca. 400 meters, made in Peru. I didn't buy a lot, but I will show you what I got on my live this week, which is Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh, here's some pretty merino. I think that was Plymouth yarns, wasn't it? Yes, this Thursday is July the 1st already. Oh, here's where I did my shopping, y'all. This was their clearance basket at 25% off. But I will show you what I got on my live. If you want to come see, you're welcome to join us. This was a neat feeling yarn. It wasn't the softest, but it was, I guess, probably because of the linen. So there's linen, viscose, and cotton. But it was an interesting looking yarn. I liked it. Yeah, I did. These were all 25% off. And oh, here comes a picture of what I did buy. Okay, so it's the day that we're headed back home, back down the mountain again. But we're going to stop off at one place that we like to frequent, and that's called Black Mountain, North Carolina. And I always insist that we stop at Black Mountain to eat at a local German restaurant, which is always really delicious. And of course, I found another yarn shop. Woohoo! Here we are in Black Mountain at the Black Mountain Yarn Shop. Some assembly required, it said. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's go in. Now this place had some beautiful colors. Just to walk and soak in all that beauty. Pretty much all I needed to do. Well, got to get our hands on it a little bit, right? I can't read that. It's French. Sorry. Sure was soft. I think it was French. Yeah, but I can't read it. Did I see the word cashmere? Cashmerino. Okay, there we go. Nylon, cashmere, and merino. Not in that order. Okay, let's look at some more. This was called Walk. 100% wool, super wash. $32.95. Pretty stuff. All the color, just, I don't know, does something to your spirit, doesn't it? And Farmer's Daughter's Fiber. Merino and silk. Fruvalberg. Sounds like it was made in Holland or something. I wonder where. It's merino too. Undercover Otter. If I'm remembering, I think that one was Amsterdam. There we go. What a cute name. And it was all merino too, I think. Yeah. 400 yards. Colorworks. $90 merino and 10% something, don't know. Price tag was covering it up. Twisted willow. Now that says it's dyed in Canada. How cool. Yarns from everywhere. That colorway was called Whisper. It's beautiful. And of course everything's knitted. There were some groups in the first yarn shop we went to. There was a group there knitting while I was looking around. Everybody was so pleasant too, and they were fine with me filming. I thought that was just beautiful. That shawl or wrap. And of course they had their needles and notions over here. And there was another room. Oh, and here's their sales table. Same thing, 25% off. I didn't find anything. There's the bulkies. Hand-dyed bulky. I'd spent enough money in the first shop. Didn't need to spend any more. Oh yeah, this cake. That just popped out at me right there. Baby bamboo. And I think it's a mix of, yeah, bamboo and viscose. Sourced by viscose and 20% wool. Sure did feel good. It was pretty. I believe this was a linen mix. Let's see, I'm not sure. Get the camera straight. Cotton and flax. My bad. Flax, not linen. Yeah, I think this room was their cotton mixes. There's we saw that brand in the other shop, didn't we? Emma's Yarn. That was a DK, merino wool, and cotton.
Oh, look at all those pretty blues. My favorite color. Cascade yarns, we all know that. Here's some Pima cotton. Y'all, it's like I'm looking at these yarns all over again. I don't know if it was 100%. I think it was 100% Pima cotton. All right, one more look through. This was on the other wall in their second room. Opus. Indulgent Fiber Blends by Walcott Yarns. Falkland Merino, Baby Alpaca, and 100% awesome. How cute. Ooh, look at that pretty gray Madonna. Laura! Yarn Experiments. A rust color, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's 100% superwash merino. I hope you enjoyed the trip. Thanks for watching, and do what brings you joy.